What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Icehouse, and we're going back to their 1982 album Primitive Man. Once again, big shout out to Han Solo for making this available. And the next tune on Primitive Man is Uniform. My first thought is something being homogeneous, evenly spread throughout, having a consistent material or process in all directions. Obviously, uniform is also a set of apparel for a particular occupation or stylistic or ritualized purpose, and in that respect, uniforms vary from like professional uniforms to athletic uniforms and so on, sometimes one and the same. But ultimately, I don't know, I guess I would lean more toward the homogeneity, the idea of something being consistent and the same throughout. So, which is funny because I was not only talking about entropy in a different reaction, but I was like watching a video on energy, being spread and dissipated or more widely diffused. So it just seems like a concept I keep running into today. Whatever, I'll stop talking and we will listen to it. This is Icehouse. The tune is Uniform, and it's the second track on the 1982 album Primitive Man. They read my mind. This part is crazy. Yeah, it sounds more like conformity. Maybe over time. I like that shouting, transdimensional vocal. conceptual sense, it sounded like it might be related to something being uniform, as in evenly distributed and similar throughout, homogeneous. And maybe in the context of conformity, yeah, that everybody ends up doing this or wearing a badge and they're part of the same team and so on. But again, I felt like it started with like a sporting context, but I think that was just like a gateway metaphor to like a larger rendering of the term. So yeah, interested in terms of what this one may be about. But like I said, it sounded on some level like it had to do with conformity, maybe over time, maybe among larger groups of people. But it sounded like it was making a bigger point than like literally talking about sports uniforms or badges that everybody wears. So yeah, curious to hear what people have to say. Sonically, really cool tune, had like real electric synth pop sound to it, but in that one textured part there was also like a guitar that was very prominent. So yeah, it's had sort of the like instrumental flair but also electronic atmosphere. So yeah, another cool one. Again, I'm like in the infancy of this deep dive. So yeah, ultimately don't really have a sense for how anomalous or within their wheelhouse either of these tunes are, but enjoying the opening. So once again, big shout out to Han Solo. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.